In our March client update, we would like to start by informing our clients of the current position of the criminal investigations and the relevance with respect of the collective litigation being brought against Hubert Freidl and responsible Lyoness, Lyconet and Myworld group companies. Along with other collective litigation groups, we are closely monitoring the active criminal prosecutions. In Spain, the UDEF Central report confirms the reported criminalities in the case of Lyoness, Lyconet, Myworld and its operators. After almost 2 years of investigations, the Economic and Tax Crime Unit of the Spanish National Police, the UDEF Central, has forwarded its investigation report to the Audiencia Nacional, which is the highest Spanish national court. The report, in its content, tells in a clear and documented manner how Lyconet marketers' money has been appropriated and clearly identifies its recipients. This strengthens the path forward towards a successful criminal prosecution. The criminal case brought by the UDEF Central draws on the basis of evidence of all aspects of Lyoness, Lyconet and Myworld, and is the first case that brings to trial the complete business model, including the Myworld initial public offering, and exacerbates why it fails to meet regulatory legal requirements. In June of 2024, our economic journalist Andrea Lavelle conducted an interview with the Spanish lawyer Professor Miguel Angel Fernandez Salinero San Martin from the Crown Acquisitions law firm in Madrid. Professor San Martin provided a detailed legal opinion on the case and provided his professional advice that Lyconet marketers should not remain silent and that injured parties should join the collective litigations in order to reclaim investments. A link to the full interview is available with this release. The work carried out by the Spanish police authorities has been commendable, transmitting in their report a very exhaustive knowledge of the stratagem and those responsible both nationally and internationally, all of which explains and justifies the time taken in the investigation. For our part, our legal team, whom we want to thank for their excellent professional work carried out to date, is already working on the pursuing actions that we will take in view of the report. The process is advancing in accordance with our objectives and interests, entering a new phase in which the judicial authorities, together with the UDEF Central Police, will use all available means to carry out justice. The Spanish UDEF Central case will set an important precedent which will enable a range of options and remedies at law to become available. In Austria, the Austrian Economic and Corruption Prosecutor's Office investigations continue. The Economic and Corruption Crimes Attorney General's Office, the WKSTA in Austria, is continuing to conduct extensive investigations, which we are monitoring and following in coordination. The WKSTA is also currently still looking for further so-called direct incriminating witnesses, ideally at level 7 or 8 who joined Lyconet after 2017 and are willing to officially testify against Hubert Freidl. We expect that the WKSTA will take decisive action once a successful criminal prosecution has been recorded in the Spanish UDEF Central case. Europol investigations are also ongoing. It is reported that millions of euro has been seized within Lyoness, Lyconet and Myworld European bank accounts, which now form part of the evidence with respect of the proceeds of crime. In Germany, investigations against Hubert Freidl have also commenced. The Düsseldorf Public Prosecutor's Office is now conducting preliminary proceedings. Hubert Freidl, founder of Lyconet and Myworld, is the subject of further criminal investigations in Germany, as the Düsseldorf Public Prosecutor's Office confirmed to our editorial team. Investigations are ongoing under the file number 90JS6860/24 on suspicion of fraud and a potential punishable pyramid scheme. The authorities did not provide any further details for tactical reasons. This is already the second major case in Germany against Freidl and his network of companies. In Norway, the Økokrim is considering criminal proceedings against Lyoness. BE Conflict Management is planning a special procedure for Norwegian victims. There is renewed activity in the case of Lyoness, Lyconet, Myworld in Norway, as the Norwegian National Authority for Investigation and Prosecution of Economic and Environmental Crime is considering criminal proceedings against Lyoness. Despite the ban imposed by the Norwegian Lottery Authority in 2018, the distribution system is said to continue to be active. The regulatory authorities speak of a repeated breach of the ban. BE Conflict Management and the European Economic Interest Grouping are currently preparing a special legal procedure for Norwegian victims. The aim is to enable those affected to assert their legal claims in a targeted manner. Existing and future victims will soon be provided with comprehensive information about the conditions of participation and the next steps. A successful criminal prosecution of the business model of Lyoness, Lyconet and Myworld will eliminate the legal obstructions that have been deliberately established to prevent civil proceedings from prevailing, namely the changes to the corporate structures and the numerous sets of terms and conditions that have been designed to obstruct the course of justice. We are aware that the time elapsed is more than desired. Although the judicial system is slow, it does have all possible means and channels to prosecute the responsible parties. Our lawyers are very experienced and have taken the conservative approach for the criminal investigations and prosecutions to be decided. We will now turn our attention to GS Partners, GSB Gold Standard, Karatbars International, G999, the G999 blockchain, and the virtual platform Lyoness. This notice is intended only for parties outside the United States and Canada. Concerning GSB Gold Standard, Karatbars International, G999, the G999 blockchain and the virtual platform Lyoness, BE Conflict Management, a company registered in Florida, is cooperating with US authorities and is taking on the claims of numerous aggrieved investors of GS Partners and its founder, Joseph Haidt, through assignments. As the legal representative of these aggrieved parties, BE Conflict Management Inc. has sought to work with the relevant US regulatory authorities, including the DFPI, Department of Financial Protection and Innovation in California, as well as other federal and state institutions with respect to the consolidation of claims and legal actions. GS Partners and its managers are confronted with accusations worldwide of having harmed investors through misleading financial products and unrealistic promises of profit. How it worked: GS Partners, its affiliate companies and its representatives claim to have over 800,000 clients from more than 170 countries and to be close to completing $1 billion in transactions. They targeted clients primarily through in-person seminars at churches, hotels, convention centres and other facilities nationwide. They also promoted their investment using online presentations through Zoom, Facebook Lives, websites and social media. They claimed their investment deals were the best opportunity on the planet, a game changer and an industry disruptor. The promoters often used catchphrases like building generational wealth and let your money work for you to entice clients. The platform operated by GS Partners and Height violated the law by soliciting Californians to purchase unqualified securities called meta certificates. GS Partners represented that it would use the funds to invest in real-world industry sectors and trade in the Forex market, which would sustainably generate lucrative returns for clients. GS Partners claimed that its meta certificates paid clients fixed weekly returns ranging from 2% to 5%, in addition to monthly returns of 1.5%. GS Partners also paid clients commissions to recruit new clients. Many of those affected, particularly those from Europe, have suffered significant financial losses and are reticent from proceeding with the sole route of legal action because the risk of procedural isolation is high and the costs are often disproportionate to the potential success. BE Conflict Management Inc. has taken on the task of combining these claims and ensuring clarification and redress through coordinated legal action. In this context, the company is working closely with state and federal financial regulatory authorities in the United States. While the DFPI was the first agency to take action in cooperation with US authorities, BE Conflict Management has already contacted other US authorities and institutions. We have the option of filing a lawsuit at the national level in the US that is based on the decision from California. At the same time, we will also take appropriate legal action in Europe. The aim is to examine the legal options at all relevant levels and to put pressure on those responsible by working closely with the authorities. We will provide information on further developments in this matter in due course. If you are an aggrieved party, we invite you to contact us. Please note, this communication is intended only for parties outside of the United States and Canada and does not constitute legal advice or recommendation for action. With respect of our Karatbars clients, on the 21st of October 2019, the German Federal Financial Supervisory Authority, the BaFin, issued a cease and desist order to the Karatbit Foundation, Belize, to immediately stop and wind up the electronic money business Karatbit it is conducting in Germany based on the issuance of the Karat gold coin without the necessary license. The German Federal Financial Supervisory Authority has ordered Karat gold coin, KBC, to cease marketing and fully reverse its revenue. The decision of the BaFin enables injured parties to reclaim the full amount of investments held within the Karatbars Karatbold scheme. BE Conflict Management will be filing its own lawsuit with respect of the clients we represent against Karatbars International GmbH. We are in the process of applying for the seizure of all assets in Germany and abroad as part of a freezing order. Whether Harold Seitz is arrested or extradited is not important for the course of the measures. So far, the authorities have not seized any funds. We have several bank accounts, including cryptocurrency accounts, under observation. We will continue to keep our Karatbars clients updated as the matter proceeds accordingly. Due to the high number of aggrieved parties that we represent from 38 plus nations, it is unfortunately not possible for us to provide each individual client with the level of personal support that they may be desired. The access we initially created to company portals where we have stored information on the respective claims has not been used. Our human resources are insufficient for this, and our fee structure is not designed to accommodate personal all-round support. The reasons for sometimes long delays in cases are due to various factors. Legal disputes often require corrections, renegotiations, or new legal approaches, especially if formal errors occur or the procedure escalates due to local and transnational competencies in enforcement. In addition, parties often use delaying tactics such as requests for extensions, challenges for bias or objections, which can significantly slow down the process. The complexity of our cases also plays a role, as extensive evidence must be examined, expert opinions obtained, and international aspects clarified. Another factor that must be taken into consideration is that various courts were understaffed for almost 2 years, which led to long waiting times due to staff shortages or scheduled difficulties. We work closely with international law firms specialising in legal issues related to multi-level marketing and networking. Our framework agreements stipulate that our clients must be routed through us, as the large number of inquiries would otherwise overwhelm the law firm's staff and not be in line with reasonable fees. It is unfortunate that some misinformation is currently in circulation, which has led to misinterpretations and in some cases disagreements. Some of our clients were or still are very active in the MLM scene. Some of these parties are trying to recruit customers which were previously also active at Lyoness, Lyconet and Myworld into new companies, and in doing so they discredit anyone who takes a critical view of companies such as Sapphire, Zenic, ZeroPro, XPro, Homnify, GSB Gold Standard, Karatbars International, G999, the G999 blockchain, and the virtual platform Lyoness. In recent years, BE Conflict Management and its network have developed into an international source of information for victims, international law firms, interest groups, and consumer protection authorities. We will consistently take the appropriate legal action against any intentional discrediting, false allegations, and defamation. We ask that our clients remain patient, and to ensure that you are receiving only reliable information, our clients should be following releases from our company to ensure the receipt of accurate and credible information. We will continue to keep our clients informed as the criminal investigations and collective litigation proceeds accordingly.